All right, folks, Yishai Fleischer here. A new video circulating, and it's making the Qataris mad. A video made by some Israeli or Jewish activist has gone viral on TikTok and on WhatsApp, Instagram, Telegram, and the Qataris are so angry about it that they've issued a formal condemnation through their foreign ministry, saying this is an incitement to violence and that this is Jewish colonialism. As you can see, the video begins on what is the Temple Mount complex. This is in Jerusalem, in the heart of Jerusalem, where two Jewish temples stood, one 3,000 years ago, one 2,000 years ago. And about 1,300 years ago, this structure was built by Islamic forces. There's some debate when exactly it was built, but the bottom line, it's called the Dome of the Rock, the Haram el-Sharif, the noble sanctuary. It's supposed to be a thing that gives honor to the foundation stone. This is where Abraham almost sacrificed his son Isaac, and this is where two Jewish temples stood there because of that. But when Islam conquered in the 600s, the Middle East and the land of Israel, well, they took religious sites and made them their own. You've heard of cultural appropriation. That's actually how colonialism of Islam works. It takes other people's cultures and it swallows them and it makes them their own. If they can't do it, they just destroy it. If they can, they put something on top and they say, hey, this is Islamic. Well, somebody in the Jewish world made a video and it's upsetting the Qataris. It's 30 seconds long, this video, but you'll understand why the Qataris are mad. Let's take a look at the video. Okay, so in this video, we see that the Golden Dome is replaced by a temple. This looks like the second temple, but the purpose of this video is to say that it should be replaced by a third temple. And this phrase that's written on top there, it says Lashana haba b'Yerushalayim, next year in Jerusalem, Mashiach achshav, which means Messiah now. And it is, how do you want to call it? Apocalyptic, revolutionary, transitional, you want to call it whatever it is. But the vision of this video is the doing away with the Golden Dome and replacing it with a temple. Now, on the one hand, it's not really so surprising and so revolutionary because the Golden Dome is really supposed to be a placekeeper for the big holy thing that's supposed to be there. But Qataris don't like the idea of a Jewish temple in Jerusalem, and they cynically issue these upsetnesses, their statements of condemnation against this video, and they're saying it's going to cause violence because it's talking about Jewish colonialism. Well, there's a few funny things there. First thing is that Qatar is the founder and owner of Al Jazeera, which is a network, a machine for anti-Israel and replacement of Israel narrative, okay? They are a pro-Hamas trumpet, and they've been trumpeting Hamas's great achievements on the 7th of October, and Hamas, as is very commonly found and seen, calls for the destruction of Israel and certainly the replacement of the capital of Israel, Jerusalem, with an Islamic caliphate, with something that they ruled, the Muslim Brotherhood, a Hamas vision for Jerusalem. It's the erasure of Israel. And here comes a video which basically says, wait a minute, you're trying to erase us? We'll erase you back. We want Jerusalem to be a capital of a third Jewish commonwealth, the spiritual capital of the world. Now, okay, we can argue if this is right, this is wrong. We can argue if it's inflammatory to kind of see this upending of the Golden Dome with the Temple Mount in Jerusalem. And surely Jewish tradition calls for a third temple in Jerusalem and replacing whatever is there. No doubt about it. But is it smart to issue such a video which may be construed as inflammatory? We can argue about that. We can argue about that. We can argue if it's good to have a Jewish nationalism out there proclaiming its will in Jerusalem. But one thing we can't argue is the unbelievable hubris, the unbelievable fakeness, and the unbelievable effort to cover up their tracks. Because what they're doing, right, the hypocrisy, that was the word I was looking for, the hypocrisy of Al Jazeera, Qatar, and what they're saying about this video. They make this kind of video every single day, right? Take a look at this magazine here. Okay, this is Channel 14's magazine. They are putting out a magazine about Al Jazeera, and they call it Al Jazeera, and it's a whole article about the Nazi-like efforts of Al Jazeera to destroy Israel, to replace Jerusalem with a Muslim narrative. And so it's like, you guys are such hypocrites, such liars. Okay, you make this video 365 days a year, and certainly since the 7th of October, you have been the voice of Hamas and the call around the world to destroy Israel. And so when they get a little pushback, when they get a little bit of messaging, which is the other way, right? They're like freaking out, like, whoa, 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 whoa. This is a call to violence. You make a call to violence every single day. You call to destroy Israel and the Jewish people every single day. And you know what? There are going to be forces in the Jewish people that are going to say, hey, you know what? We want our third temple back. And we're done with the Islamic conquest of the land of Israel. And since Islam, the Muslim control of the land of Israel was pushed back already in 1917, already over 100 years ago, the Jewish people are back in this land, and we're holding on to our land, and we're going to keep holding on to our land. And yes, there will be a third temple in Jerusalem. Is it wise to issue such a video which could cause violence and inflammation? I'm not sure. Maybe it is, maybe it isn't. But certainly it bespeaks of a truth that the Jewish people have, which is the yearning for a rebuilt and strong Jerusalem in the land of Israel, and not to allow a Muslim conquest and a Muslim subduing of our rights on our Temple Mount. We are praying on the Temple Mount. We are bowing down on the Temple Mount. We're going to continue to do so. And more Jews are going to be turned on. And maybe that's what this video was trying to do. It was trying to turn on more Jews to the consciousness of a third temple in Jerusalem. I hope that you have third temple consciousness. So I want to bless you wherever you are. Let's indeed have that third temple consciousness and push back on those that want to get rid of our rights, our peoplehood, and our God. All right, folks, if you like what we're doing, please write me an email, yishai@yishaifleischer.com. And you can also support our efforts at Fight for Israel. Fightforisrael.org is a great way to support our efforts. We have a lot of stuff that we're rebuilding, beautifying, teaching, and getting out there into the world. Every penny helps. Thank you so much. And I'm blessing you. For all those that bless us, I'm sending you a blessing, as is the promise. Those that bless Israel will be blessed back. So thank you for the blessing through fightforisrael.org. And if you love our programming, please support us at buymeacoffee.com/Yishai. God bless you wherever you are. Thank you. Lots of love from the land of blessings, and shalom.